Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Nice. Not nice.
I want good public transportation.
Dude, me too, man. That's all I want.
I'll let you know how it is in Europe. I'm going to be using it quite a bit.
I want you to assume I don't want you to because I'm going to cry when you tell me.
When I tell you what, that it's great or that it's horrible or what?
How amazing it is.
I
how
hope
simple it is and all
it's
that.
amazing because...
And I'm probably going to kill myself when you tell me.
Jeez.
Dustin, I feel
What's your official leave date? Matt and I were talking about. When are you leaving?
1 week from today.
Ah.
1 week
Yeah.
from today.
Yep. At literally 1 week from this point in time, I will be on a flight to Iceland.
So was your leave day later at some point? Because didn't we say we were gonna do? Was it? Because at one point where we were talking about doing like episode 100 or like 99 and 100 the same day or something.
Yeah. Which episode number is this?
98.
This is 98.
Right, so the idea was that next weekend, on like Friday/Saturday, we would do 99 and 100.
Oh, do 3.
No.
Wait.
99 and 100.
99.
We're doing 98 right now.
98 right now.
And then next week we would do 99 and 100.
Okay, I guess that still works.
We would do probably we'd either do both Friday or one Friday, one early Saturday or something. Probably both Friday would have to happen.
But it would have
I
to
don't
be
want
on
to have to be having you do stuff early before we leave.
But it would have to be on Friday.
Probably have to be both Friday.
Okay, then Saturday you're gone. I see how that works.
Yeah.
Oh, because okay. That works.
Yeah. I was like, or we're recording 97 and I just miscounted. Like, that's why I was like, well, which one are we recording? Because I was like, if you say 97, I'll just be like, I miscounted. Whoops.
No,
yeah, we good. It's 98.
It's 98, man.
I wouldn't have us try to do 3 in one day. That would be insane.
we keep podcasting until someone says the N-word. And I'm just like, well, I'm not going to do it. It's
that's the easy way out.
Well, I'm not
that's the easy way out.
Dude, I'm like 60 hours into playing Pokemon. All I have to do is not say the N-word. Easy.
Like it's so difficult for most streamers.
Yeah, a lot of things are difficult for streamers.
Yeah, what else is difficult for streamers, Matt?
Not talking to kids.
Yeah, staying away from minors.
Oh, okay. You went that direction. I thought you were like gonna make fun of me or somehow.
No.
But
other streamers we're making fun of.
Other streamer, yeah.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's upsetting because, like, I feel like we had like I don't know, because I don't know if you guys followed. You didn't know if you followed like the Drake and Kendrick stuff.
No,
but it was just like nice on social media to just see something like pretty totally positive, at least from the perspective that I was watching Drake get destroyed every second of his life.
Right, yeah.
And it was like there was a lot of memes about it, and a lot of people all talking about this one thing. It was really funny. And I'm like, this is like a really like cool time. Everything on the internet, at least my corner of it's pretty positive right now. And then it's like, and then Twitch streamer drama is like, all right, now hold the phone.
Oh yeah.
Let me ruin your feed for the next week.
Yep.
You're only going to hear about Dr. Disrespect and the presidential debate.
Dude,
That's all I've been saying.
I don't think I've ever been more upset at missing a presidential debate. Because based on the messages I read in Discord after the fact,
Yeah,
it was quite the spectacle.
dude, it was terrible.
Oh god. I remember there was one message that I saw someone post. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it because I was like, "Damn, that is so true," and I didn't even see it.
All right, if I could just go back to the last question.
Trump has the clear advantage here by having the kind of dementia that makes you loud and aggressive, rather than the Biden style of dementia, where it feels like you're slowly crossfading back to your baby years.
Very true.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, no. Trump was always like 3 questions behind,
Yeah?
and like
He would always start with, "Let me go back to this."
let me go
And
back
he
to
would
what I was
be
saying
answering
before.
a question like two or three questions ago.
Interesting.
And then the
One time-
moderators would be like, "You have 39 seconds." The question was childcare,
Uh-huh.
and the not nice way. I'm sure how they thought of it was like, "Hey, you want to actually answer the question if they could have sass?"
Oh wow.
But unfortunately, you can't. Hey, idiot! You want to actually answer the fucking question? Because he kept talking about Ukraine. I think it was literally like about childcare in the U.S. And then he was like, "It's about Ukraine and the illegals." And we're like, "Dude, that was like 5 and 6 questions ago."
That was literally an hour ago, and you're still talking about how Biden has handled Ukraine and how it simply wouldn't have happened under you.
Hey, Rob, did you know
Because
that
you're just that guy, apparently.
Yeah. All of the what was the thing with like they both thought that the border guard or whatever endorsed them.
They both said the border security endorsed them for president.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was like, well, which one of you is it? I don't think they can endorse both.
Do they even endorse? Do they ever? Like, is that typically a body that endorses? I guess it would be.
Maybe.
I mean, anyone can endorse anyone.
For full fairness, I think Trump was saying they endorsed me last time.
Maybe.
I think that might have been what he was implying, is that they endorsed me last time, and Biden was saying they're endorsing me now.
But neither one of them can articulate a sentence, so we don't really hear anything.
Right, yeah.
Please tell me also that, hang on, this message about Biden basically going like, look, the fact is we don't, look, here's the deal, and this is no fool. Please tell me that is hyperbole.
A little bit, I would say.
There were moments where he, for the most part, kind of did just do that until he could find where he was going in his sentence.
I feel like he was probably ready to be like, all right, all I got to do is hear the question, hear what Trump says, and respond. But then Trump would not respond to the question, and Biden being like, oh, what do I do now?
Respond to what he said. Respond to what he said. Okay.
But he didn't
answer no, Biden. The question was, I'm responding to what he said.
Bro, did you know that under Roe v. Wade that they could do an abortion after birth?
No.
Did you know that?
Who said that? Trump?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he says it all the time. It's one of his favorite things. He just says,
they
can do abortions even after birth.
You could get an abortion after birth.
That's
not even could. He said it's already happened.
Oh,
it happens all the time, Rob.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Ron DeSantis said it too when he was running. That's what they do.
They go straight
do post-birth abortions.
Does Trump consider stillborns as abortions?
Was Trump in the room for any of his child's births? That's just a personal question I'd like to know. No, I think he just meant like actual. It's just like he's trying to
I
like
think he just thinks
he's
they
like
kill babies after
Yeah.
they're born. I think he legitimately. Well, he doesn't think at all. He's lying to his base.
Yeah.
But I think that's all he's implying.
maybe he like
Oh my god. And you know what the sad thing is about all this?
That one of
Well,
them's going to be
there's-
president.
Is that, well, that, but also, like, Democrats probably watch that debate and are like, God damn, both of these candidates are horrible. And Republicans watch that debate and are like, yeah, Trump!
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He did great. He won the
It goes
Go
back
on.
to the 2 types of dementia thing.
This is like and this is like way earlier for a debate than ever before. Like,
yeah,
they-
I was gonna say, they're doing debates much earlier than they normally do.
dude, I don't
Normally they don't
Isn't it-
debate until around August or September.
isn't it the thing where like neither of them have even like actually like formally accepted the nomination yet?
No, they haven't.
Trump?
Well, not
So-
except they weren't even
Bi-
offered it, technically,
Bi-
because the
Biden-
conventions haven't happened yet.
Biden's presumed the nominee, though, regardless, because you know,
Yeah,
he
he's
is
an
the
incoming
incumbent.
president. Yeah,
As far as Trump goes, all of Trump's challengers have dropped out of the race. So while he is not the official nominee until the Republican National Convention happens, which I believe is not until early July, there's
Something like that.
no
yeah.
one else running against him at this point.
well, they didn't
So, I
realize.
mean-
Well, they don't know about the real debate.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you remember the real debate?
I remember the real debate.
What's the real debate?
What's his name? Robert F. Kennedy.
Yep.
Right? I get confused. with the
Junior.
Kennedy. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He was live streaming during the debate,
Yeah.
superimposing himself onto like the coverage of the actual debate,
Yeah.
and was occasionally like pausing and responding to questions and responding to what they were saying.
Oh, how nice of him to do something to make him feel included.
I mean, he did it himself.
That's
He
what I'm
hosted it.
saying.
Yeah, good for
Yeah.
him, I guess.
Good for him. Throw yourself a pity party.
The funny thing is, Matt says occasionally pausing so he can speak. We
All the
waited like
time.
5 to 10 minutes for him to speak because he let them finish the entire topic first. Then they would pause, and then they would have RFK say something.
And he was
So
on
it was
like,
just
his
10
own,
minutes of
makeshift
silence where we're like,
stage.
Is
Is
this
he
even
even,
real?
like- It felt like I was watching like a really like shitty Twitch reactor where they offer absolutely nothing and they just stand there, like TikTok
Nice.
reacts.
Nice.
Like when people on TikTok are just pointing at what's going on, but contributing nothing overall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. It felt like he was just watching there and offering no input. It's like, dude, I could just watch the video myself. Yeah, so he's a real threat.
Yeah, super real threat.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna vote for him. 'Cause
What
I think if he gets 0, he's gonna be sad.
What I'm curious about is I saw a news report the other day where Trump has determined who his running mate's going to be, just hasn't publicly announced it yet. I'm curious who he's going to choose as his running mate.
Do you remember that that I forget who she was, but she was like an option for a running mate. But then
I
she like
think of
part
a lot of people.
Oh, that she talked about killing her dog.
yeah, in her book or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
What do you mean she killed her dog? Like she had to
So-
put
He
it
killed her
down?
dog. She didn't have
basically,
to.
no, it was like a younger dog that like obviously had not been trained, which is her fault or their fault.
Okay, it's a puppy, yeah.
So
So she just killed
so
it?
something happened. It like did something, or it like did something because it wasn't trained or something.
It wasn't
then-
good at hunting for her liking, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Because she wanted to be a hunting dog. but like I can't remember the specifics, but something happened where she was like, "Yeah, no, that's no good. You're bad at hunting." So she killed it.
Fuck.
And she wrote about it in her book, her biography, and like talked about it proudly about how good of a person she is for killing that dog for not being a good hunter.
I love the idea that you can throw a coup. You can throw a coup. You can improperly use campaign funds. You can lie to the American public. You can sexually assault and possibly even rape people, and you can still be elected president. But you harm a fucking dog, and this country will shut you down. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing with like there's a similar thing with like movies where like person dies in a movie, I sleep. Dog dies in a movie, I can't watch it anymore. Like people have that, I guess people just have that like reaction. The animals just bring out more.
Look, sense in terms of a movie, but this isn't a movie we're talking about.
Yeah, it feels like one sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm still talking about the same thing about how people. I mean, it's the same thing where it's just like it just hits a lot more, even when like I could watch Game of Thrones, or particular and watch a bunch of people die, but that dog, man, that dog better make it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It just evokes a much more visceral emotion in people.
Dude, you know how many dogs died in Game of Thrones? Quite a few.
Are you counting the wolves?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Is that not all?
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of another.
No, they don't all die.
No, but I'm like, is there? That's the only thing I could think of.
As far
was I was about to say, like, isn't it like 0 after the second season?
No, so you have the dire wolves, which I suppose aren't technically dogs, but similar enough.
They serve the same purpose. It's like,
but other than that, the only part of Game of Thrones that I can think of where there's actual like dogs is what's his name? Roose Bolton's son, Ramsay.
Oh yeah,
like he has his hounds.
Yeah, but weren't those weren't like regular dogs though? Those were like fantasy creatures, right? Or were they just
no?
Really
I think
big?
they were just dogs.
Or they was really big.
I think they were just dogs. Yeah.
Not a lot of dogs in Game of Thrones.
And then there was that one point where Jon Snow adopted a pit bull.
What?
Yeah.
Jon Snow adopted a pit bull?
Mm-hmm. He cut its ears and everything, make it look tough.
He did what?
You know, when they like do the thing to make the ears pointy.
To make them look scary?
Really messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe you would do
Really
that.
should be illegal, but
like they already have like they already have like a bad rep just because of people. Like you really can't do that.
Let's make them look like the literal devil.
Yes.
We should just like show everyone like videos of like pit bulls being cute, and then how many of those videos do we need to do to undo the damage that we've done?
I mean, there's already some, and it's not enough.
I know, we need more. Crazy that we would do that.
So what's new with you, Wall? Anything?
It's
nope.
It's almost no longer Pride Month.
Dude.
Yeah, Pride Month's almost done.
Yeah, you excited?
We're almost allowed to be homophobic.
Oh, dude, am I excited?
My goodness.
We've been holding off on homophobia for a month now.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. Could you do me a favor and continue forever?
Robert, that's really insensitive for you to ask that of us.
Yeah.
That's insensitive.
Yeah, it's pretty insensitive.
You should know how hard it was for us to hold that back.
Damn, true. You wanted to shut the F slur all the time.
You know, what's the Pokemon Bide? It's like
Charmander.
Bide. True.
Oh,
It's like what?
Bide.
Bide the move?
Yeah. The first turn, it stores up energy.
Yeah.
That's us. We're in the storing phase.
Okay.
And then after tomorrow, we release the attack. And it's going to come
Damn.
out all at once. Justin and I are
Damn.
going to jail.
Apparently.
But we do it for you, Rob.
Thanks.
It's all for you.
we hold our back our homophobia because of how much we care about you.
Are you guys doing anything for the 4th?
Oh, let's see.
Probably fireworks.
No.
Nothing special.
Probably gonna hear fireworks all night.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Fireworks super overrated.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, say
100%.
it again. Dude,
Fireworks overrated.
I've hated. I just because there's a park like right across, like one street over from me.
Yeah.
That honestly, I'm surprised. I'm surprised we haven't started yet, because normally it would start earlier than this.
Same.
That's a good point, yeah.
There's usually
thought about
fireworks going on like every night by now.
Like sometimes it's like June. June just starts and people are like, "Let's go!"
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So I'm surprised I haven't heard any yet. But there's a park like one street over from me that people use all the time.
Maybe they became harder to get a hold of in New Hampshire or something. Because, fun fact, fireworks illegal in the state of Mass.
Yeah,
They are quite illegal.
And yet, I know of at least like 20 houses that do them every year.
this is, maybe I think that may have been the first that's like the first event to radicalize you. When you don't understand how people are letting off fireworks when it's illegal. That's like the first time you question the police.
I remember. This is something I was thinking about the other day. When I was in my junior year of high school, okay, I took an AP psychology class. And it must have been early in the year, back when I had like gotten my permit, but I didn't have my license. Okay? And I say that because it's relevant. We had to come up with an ethical dilemma. And I came up with what I thought at the time was a decent enough ethical dilemma. And this is the dilemma I gave. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious how you two would answer this, okay?
Uh-oh.
Alright. So, pretend you're married for, okay?
I'm married.
And also, for your sake, Matt, pretend you have a driver's license.
Wow, I seem to be the worst person for this. Okay, I have a wife. She's beautiful.
Sure.
Love of my life.
You should
Not
also
only
pretend they
that,
make
but-
chocolate.
Not only that, but she's expecting children.
But she's expecting children. I also have my license.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, she just went into labor.
Oh, okay.
So you
Yeah.
go ahead, you put her in the
Mazel
car, you're
tov.
driving her to the hospital, okay?
I put the seatbelt on.
Now, good for you, you put the seatbelt on. Now, here's the
Yes.
question, okay?
Okay.
You're rushing all the way to the hospital. Do you go 5 miles over the speed limit?
Wow. Oh man.
Dude,
No.
Oh, that's a tough one.
No,
hey,
this
I
is
know
on
you're-
the highway, keep in mind.
I
Oh,
know.
man.
Hey, I know you're in labor right now, but I have like an ethical dilemma going into my brain. I need to figure this
Dude.
out before I start driving.
Oh my god, I don't
Dude,
think
so
Socrates didn't figure this one out.
So I said that in the class. And
Oh.
of course, Everyone, teacher included, is basically laughing at me.
Oh no!
And
Wait, you had to
you
submit
said
it
it
to,
out loud.
you had to submit it to the class, not just to the teacher.
no, I think I volunteered it.
Oh no!
Oh.
But anyways, I justified it, and I didn't think much of it. And then, the other day, like I said, all of a sudden I remembered that story, and I'm like, 5 miles over the speed limit. I do that on my way to fucking Salem.
Cue the flashback of Rob telling me that when he drove on the road with his eyes closed.
You remember what you would have chosen back then, Robert?
I
Would you have
want to
gone
say
5
I
over the
would have
speed limit
gone
for your
5
pregnant
over
wife?
the speed limit.
Oh,
You
daredevil, you.
you're
I
insane.
know. Dude, I was risking getting arrested. Charged
Okay.
for life.
All right, so there's a murderer chasing you.
Yeah?
Okay? Yeah, there's a murderer chasing you.
Uh-huh.
Is it okay to jaywalk if you need to get away from him?
I don't know, man. I don't want to cause an accident.
Like he's gonna if you wait to go all the way to the crosswalk and hit the button and wait for the little white guy to tell you that it's okay to cross the street, he's gonna catch you. But if you
Do I at least get enough time to look both ways before I jaywalk? Or am I just darting into traffic?
You know what? That's just something you're gonna have to think about.
Because if I'm just darting into traffic, I don't know.
Damn, man.
Also, how do you know it's a murderer? Don't judge a book by its cover, Matt.
He proclaimed, "I am a murderer. I'm about to murder you," as he took out a knife.
They just murdered
stabbing motions towards you.
They just murdered Dustin, and he looked at you and said, "What I did to him, I am going to do to you." There is no room for interpretation. It is exactly how it sounds.
In that case, I let him kill me because I couldn't imagine being alive without Dustin.
Wow, I'm not good enough.
Dustin, did I do good?
Yeah, he did great.
I like the idea that Matt's actually the murderer here.
He probably is.
Well, that's the thing. Wait, why is it me? What'd I do?
I don't know. He probably just annoyed you while recording.
No, never.
And you're like, okay, that's it.
Dude, we probably just forgot to pay you too many times.
Bro,
I owe you, don't I?
Oh, we both do.
Oh, I need to check.
I'll check it. I can just do it right now. Why not? I'm watching.
You're watching. Do it right now. Yeah, Rob, you got Did you see the pings like earlier today?
Yeah, all 20 of them across the Discord?
No, just early. No, like in the morning when we were talking about receipts.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, I quickly saw that. What's going on? Someone forgot to post receipts from when we went out one time?
No. Well, I said that we said that you would you would cover us, right?
What?
We went in I initially was like, hey, George, because the receipts get posted.
Oh, this is right, because you guys had gone out like yesterday or something, right?
Yeah, so the receipts get posted, and I'm like, hey, Georgia, you got this, and then Georgia goes to Fanning and be like, hey, Fanning, you got this, and then Fanning puts it back to me and is like, hey, Matt, you got this, so I pass it to you.
By the time I saw the ping, I was probably live streaming, and I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, you owe someone money, so you might want to get on that.
Who?
Hey, you, Matt.
Yo, thanks, sir.
No problem.
Dude, actually, the website that we use to upload them and have them on places, they I logged in and it said, "Hey, we have a brand new look. Check out our redesign." I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention to it before, but it looks exactly the same.
All right, there we go.
They're like, "Check out our
We
brand new
use
look."
Arial font now.
Like, honestly, I couldn't see a difference unless it
Right.
was just like they just like removed a bunch of stuff that I wasn't using before. But I was looking at this and I was like, I genuinely can't think of anything that's different.
All right, so I'm
like-
getting Testify.
Okay, cool. Hey, look! Hey, I look.
That wasn't there either. True. Oh, they better pass it on.
Yeah, my God, you gotta pass it on to someone, man. I don't want to pay for it. I'm just like in CVS, and I get to like the checkout, and I'm like, just 1 second, and I call Rob, and I'm like, hey, Rob, you got this, right? just like
Start up a train.
Yeah, just
If
say
you would
your
not pay
card
for
in
you.
for and then like 100 people are on a call. All
Yeah.
all
Hold
passing
on, let me
for
bring someone
their
in for this.
Yeah, I got to bring in an expert on this one. Hey, I'm gonna call my guy, and we're gonna see what we can get. Damn.
Oh boy.
Man, I was asking you earlier
Yes.
about TF2, Pyro specifically.
Yes.
What's the learning curve on Pyro like? Is he like a super brain dead character, or is like actually something that requires some sort of skill, or somewhere in between?
Damn, you may have found the perfect question to ask to get TF2 fans to argue
Oh, really?
for perhaps the beginning of time, actually.
Specifically Pyro?
Oh.
Yes. The basically like at first it can be very brain dead because you're literally just holding. It's the meme is M1 plus W, like holding mouse 1 and just holding W
right,
into
and
people.
moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of times, like someone will like die to a pyro, and that'll be their like same thing of like complaining about getting body shot. For example, like you may. So, as you learn more, like you learn how to like do like reflex and stuff because you can like reflect projectiles, and there's pretty much every character in TF2 has like a really high skill ceiling. It's just the beginning of pyro is just very brain dead. But then it also like gets in like insane. Like years ago there was it still exists in the game, but it's been nerfed. But basically it was like this combination of weapons made your weapon switch speed incredibly fast. So like you would like combo like your primary, your secondary, and melee, like with like very little time in between.
Mm-hmm.
So it basically would feel like if you were on the receiving end of this pyro, it's like they walked up to you, performed 50 inputs
Right.
in 0.1 seconds, and then you died. Like it was like that was how strong the combo was. And people had like insane muscle memory on that. Like it just kept getting insane. So like stuff like that is like difficult to learn. But I'd say like at least it'd be like, you remember when Overwatch had like 1, 2, and 3 stars?
Yeah.
It would be like 1, I guess, to explain it that way.
Okay.
Like Soldier was considered like a 1, but you can also just have insane tracking.
So who's the hardest in TF2 to learn, do you think?
Rob, you have found the second question that TF2 players have been asking for decades. Probably Medic. A lot of people get this. I personally would say that the hardest is Medic, because there are so many things that can kill you in this game, and you kind of just have like a Healy gun.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Doesn't do it. like a lot of times it's like you can only do so much but eventually you'll just keep dying over and over again. But maybe I'm biased.
I mean, everyone's a little biased.
Yeah. I think I know. I think maybe Spy, because it's just like you're not going to have like previous knowledge from another game to learn Spy
Mm-hmm.
because it's so different.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't anything like that in not Doom. What's the game? Quake. Like 10, 15 years ago. There's been developments in the TF2 space.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you about that.
Yeah, Valve has apparently woken up. I did see this one clip. It was a gif of like this guy fighting off like an army, and it was like the one TF2 developer dealing with the bot crisis, and they were just getting waves.
Yeah.
No, they've started doing like mass like ban waves of the bot accounts, and apparently it's like actually having like a really big impact. And like major like the people that are like been known for years to be like primarily responsible for a lot of it and have just gone unchecked
Mhm.
because it's like they can just be incredibly open with what they were doing because like Valve would never do anything,
And now Valve is doing something.
and now Valve's doing something. Luckily I'm happy that overall the community is just really happy.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of sentiment of
About
everyone-
fucking time.
yeah, because that's like, so like, was it last year or was it more than a year ago? There was save TF2,
Yeah.
where it was people basically just trying to be like show Valve how much people love this game and appeal to their hearts.
Yeah.
To fix the game, and then that was what got us the TF2 community. We hear you. We're working on it. Tweet that was the last thing they've ever, and then they didn't tweet anything for like a year.
Mhm.
This one has been now it's fixed TF2, and basically they've changed it from we're specifically saying like it went from like Valve, look how much people love your game, look into your heart.
Fuck
Valve
you,
fucking
fix this
Valve
shit.
Valve fucking do something. This is insane. Essentially.
Mhm.
I don't know. There was like the whole like petition that I forget. I don't know if it actually happened or not, but the plan was to bring all of those like signatures to like Valve headquarters themselves as just like another part of protesting it. But it's something. It's something. It's more than the game has seen in a very long time. Since like,
I know.
yeah.
I was supposed to say, I know, like anecdotal, a lot of people are saying like they're immediately seeing a huge difference in
Yeah.
running into bots in games. Like it's gone down like significantly.
Yeah. Like it has like it's been having like an actual impact. I think bots were like getting banned like moments within being taken down. No, it was great.
That's good.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see something actually happen.
I saw someone announcing about how that bot ban happened. How they're actively working on getting rid of the bots, and people were responding with that picture of people with the newspapers to say Hitler is dead. That was pretty funny.
we never change.
No.
We as people were always the same. It's just different what we're talking about. It's something.
Somebody mentioned GIFs earlier.
Yes.
And I saw this trend on Reddit. It lasted for about a week, thank God. But it would be like these GIFs,
one of those.
and they would use AI to take like a popular GIF or sometimes a Vine, and they would extend it. They would like add more to it.
Oh, wait a minute. I saw one of these on Twitter. I didn't realize it was a thing.
Yeah, it was like they did have like so many different gifts.
What do you mean they extended it?
Like they just added more to it. Like the 9 plus 10 equals 21 kid. Like, was 9 plus 10
Vaguely.
21?
Yeah.
They extended that like some creature walks in from behind him, and then the kid turns around, turns into a boxer, and then the monster turns into a boxer, and they start fighting each other, and then they hug it out at the end.
Is it all just like AI generated or?
Yeah, it's all AI. But the movements of it look so uncanny and so creepy.
Yeah.
I hate it so much. And there was one that was like, Robert definitely doesn't know this one, but man, you know the gif of the guy like opening the fridge, rubbing his hands, and he's like disappointed immediately.
Yeah.
They changed that one where he opens the door, he's rubbing his hands, looking, and then he grabs something from the fridge and closes the fridge and like drinks something.
And is like happy about it.
Yeah,
Like good ending.
yeah, good ending, pretty much.
I saw an animated version of the meme where like the guy's walking with his girlfriend, but he's looking around at the other girl.
Ugh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but it was like animated. Like all AI
That's just
stuff.
weird.
It is, and everybody hated it.
Everybody hated it.
I
It was
don't
like,
like-
oh my
I don't like the direction AI is going.
What's the? Oh, there was some big AI thing that just happened that got people talking again. What was it?
Is it Google AI fixing their shit?
No, it's all fucks, man. Oh, the sports announcer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
having
there's
an AI Al Michaels at the Olympics.
Al Michaels. That's who it was. We were trying to remember his name last night because I couldn't remember it.
What's
Yeah.
going on? They're doing an AI as an announcer at the Olympics?
Yeah,
What
they
the
like trained
fuck?
it. They like trained it on the guy, and the guy apparently has signed off, given his like permission to do it. But
It's
it's
also
like
weird
he's-
because I don't think he retired yet, so there's
Yeah,
not
he's
really any
still
reason to be doing that.
Yeah, he's still very much alive.
He's still alive. He's still in the business. He's still working.
Why?
He
It's
wanted
so-
the Olympics off, I guess.
I guess so. But I don't know, man. It's so weird. And like for what? Like none of the stuff that they're doing is useful. Especially like the more generative stuff. Like none of it is useful. None of it is worth it. Like what's even the point?
When are the Olympics starting?
July 14th?
That early?
Maybe?
Once they clear out that water in France.
Nope, July 26th.
That makes a little more sense.
Did you guys hear about the that protest that was going on in France with the Olympics?
No, but go on.
They're
I believe
protesting
it.
it.
No, there was the thing about the water and how it wasn't like it was all, it was polluted and dirty and not safe.
All
But
I
the-
heard about was the air conditioners.
Yeah, that whatever that was. Basically I don't know, it was like the water that they were going to have it is like definitely not safe. But they said it was, so like the mayor said that she was going to swim in it on a certain date to prove it, and then they backed out of it. They're like, we're gonna swim in here to prove that it's safe, and they're like, the day of, they're like, we're gonna delete it. We're gonna not delete it. We're gonna delay it.
Like Obama
Yeah,
with the Flint, Michigan water.
Yeah. True. Yeah, no, it should be fun.
It'll be interesting because I'll be in Italy at the time. So I'm sure I'll hear a little bit about the Olympics.
Rob, have I explained to you how I want there to be like a world-changing event somewhere in Europe while you're there, and then there's like a picture of it that's spread across all newspapers, and you're in the back just looking confused. Like you're just in the back confused, and probably one of like what would be one of the most famous photographs of all time.
That'd be amazing.
I want that's all I could think of. Is you just looking. I was thinking of the picture of the assassination of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, whatever.
Yeah.
Like imagine if like you were just like in the background of that shot. Like that level of. I just thought that would be really funny.
I did have a thought of, damn, what if the Pope died the day I was in the Vatican?
Yo, new Pope. He's here.
You just have to be there the day the Italian Prime Minister is assassinated.
Oh my god.
Dude. We would never
Wait,
let
I don't know who the
We'd be
Italian Prime Minister is. I don't know if that's sad or based.
No, dude,
It's based.
it's gonna be like 3 years from now. We'll be joking about how Rob killed the Italy's prime minister just
wanna
because he
start that
happened to
joke.
be there.
Dude,
You know what? Yeah,
you know,
let's do
Even
it.
though she's still alive.
you know what's kind of awkward, actually?
What?
I was booking some last minute things for my trip, and I saw something about like World War II history in Italy, and I was like, Italy was in World War II? Oh yeah! Wait, we were against them. They lost. Oh shit.
God.
I am very excited, but also very fucking nervous. Did I tell you guys? I didn't tell you guys. So earlier this week, I went to the bank, and while I was there, I got some of my money exchanged for euros.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually like held a euro before?
Yeah, they're like
No.
a bunch of like vegetables and like chicken and stuff and like a wrap,
Oh my god.
like tinfoil.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
that's
pretty
not what
good.
I'm talking about. No, but like, hang on, let me grab it.
My favorite Serbian food.
So I have a couple of 100 euro notes, and they're literally like Monopoly money, big rectangle.
Is it like Canada's money where it's all like pretty colors, like pretty patty colors?
Well, I only have the 100 euro, which is green. But like less the colors relevant here, more just the shape of it. Like it's shorter, but like it's taller and less wide. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So like it fits really weird in my wallet.
Oh, I never really thought about that. Are European wallets like made?
That's
they
what
gotta
I
be
was
made-
wondering.
They got to be made different.
They got to be made a little differently for euros or for whatever
Are
currency is common
European
there, right?
wallets are just a different shape. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's how it'd have to be. I never thought about that.
I never did either until I got the euros, and I'm like, this is a weird shape.
Do they use coins more? Like
I have no idea.
I'm wondering if like more wallets would have like bigger coin. What about like? Oh, that's weird. What about yen? Is carried around in big bags?
Maybe. But yeah, I've been working on getting things ready for my trip. I got my itinerary printed out, passport squared away, made a to-do list of things I got to do before going. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. But we'll see. Anything I should try to do in Europe while I'm there for you all, or
Hmm.
do you want me to
Let's
like put
see.
up posters about the podcast or something, or
Well,
That would be good. That'd be very smart. So you know how when people go to the Eiffel Tower and they do that thing where like they pinch the top
Yeah.
of the Eiffel Tower. I want you to do that with the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, you want me to do like the pinching thing with the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Yeah.
Can
And
you
if
also
you ever
do
go
the
to
leaning
France,
thing?
do the leaning thing with the Eiffel Tower.
Well, I'm not going to Paris.
Just in your life.
Oh, just at some
Yeah,
point
at
in my
some
life.
point.
Okay.
Just ever. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll be in Paris at some point.
I do love the pictures of those that are like they're way off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or you look at, or someone takes a picture of the crowd of people in front of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and you can see them all doing the leaning thing like at once in a big group.
Oh, if I see a bunch of people doing that, you can bet that I'm taking
Take a picture of that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. You failed me on this.
Hear me out. You ready?
I don't know. Can I trust you, man?
When I come back, I pick like the 30 best photos I took, and we tier rank them.
You know what? I don't know if I can trust you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you because you bailed out on the Smithsonian. Was it Smithsonian?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
No.
bailed on that. Man.
Oh, yeah. It was
Dude, yeah, I bailed on that, and I don't regret bailing on that.
I'm still shocked that you were being serious.
It was one of those things where it didn't feel like such a big deal when I was talking about it, but once I was there, I was like, "Oh, this is a really bad idea."
I remember when you told me, like, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a good idea. I was like, I wasn't taking that picture. Are you kidding me?
Honestly, if I was there, I probably also would have told you not to do it. Out of just secondhand embarrassment, or anything that you do, I feel responsible for.
He's your white boy.
Yeah, I think we have the title of the episode.
White boy.
He's your white boy. Oh my goodness.
Robert, I wanted to get Italian Domino's and see how it compares to American Domino's.
Well, we'll see. I do want to go to
They use different numbers.
at least one McDonald's somewhere.
Oh,
That too, yeah.
And just see what kind of things are different.
I was confused.
Yeah, I got some really fun things booked and figured out. Let me see here. Let me look at my itinerary.
Are you going to be in a boat where the guy stands in front and rows you?
Yeah,
Like a
Venice.
team in the back. Nice.
Are you gonna go to a restaurant where their chef is being controlled by a rat under their hat?
College. I'm doing, I know Matt won't care, but I'm doing a chocolate tour in Switzerland.
Because I can't be happy for you because it's chocolate related.
Yes. I'm glad you understood.
Oh, 100%.
When
I
you
do not do.
go to an
Oh,
Italian restaurant, I want you to
Dustin.
specifically ask the chef if he has a rat in his hat. Yes.
You actually had an impact on my itinerary in a little weird way.
Oh, I'm glad to hear.
So, when we did our trip, one of the places that I thought was really interesting that I never would have gone to if it wasn't for you was the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So, keeping that in mind, one of the places I'm going to is actually the FIFA, the official FIFA museum.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's in Switzerland, so.
Football to football.
I was like, oh, that'll be cool. Let me see.
Good job,
here.
Dustin.
I'm doing my part.
I haven't done.
Dude, I get to check out some famous art. I'm gonna see the Last Supper and the Statue of David.
Nice.
Dude, everyone take a picture of the Statue of David from the front. I want to see what his ass looks like.
I feel like there's going to be a guy telling you not to do that.
I feel like he can mind his own fucking business.
Like I would not be surprised if there was a security guard there whose sole job was to make sure that people don't take that picture.
Nah, I'm taking that picture.
Like it sounds
No,
ridiculous.
there's like 360 of it, isn't there?
Sure, there is.
If I'm just saying, if that existed, I'd be like, that's insane, but I'm also not surprised.
I'm doing quite a few like
No one can
food
know.
tours as well, which I'm excited about.
Only for people who make the pilgrimage.
Oh, you know what else I'm doing that I'm really excited about is checking out Pompeii.
Ayo.
And this was a last minute thing that I totally had forgotten about until like a week ago. But back when I was in, I think it was elementary school, we had to do a report on, like, it must have been like a report on like volcanoes or something for science.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up writing about Mount Etna in southern Italy. And now I'm doing a tour up it.
Cool.
That's kind of cool. And then another thing that I'm looking forward to, this is like the last thing I'm doing on my trip, is in Malta, which is like a small island nation south of Italy.
Yeah.
I'm going to check out, basically, from my understanding, you know how there's like the Pentagon, like DEF CON room, basically? Where like the president would get debriefed if there was like a military thing going on?
Yeah.
Basically, it's Malta's equivalent to that was used during World War II. To make sure that Italy didn't invade them. And then I guess from there, they launched a invasion of Italy from the south. Coordinated with like the US and stuff. I was like, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited for my trip. I'm very nervous, but very excited. And it's one of those things where it's similar to when me and Dustin left, where I was nervous, and then once we like did the first day, I was like, oh, I'm not so nervous anymore.
Yeah.
I got this shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You never will.
Same.
Damn. Hey! I have ideas of trips that I want to do with like everyone.
Dude,
I still want to do the Japan one with people.
You banned me. I'm not allowed to travel.
Or not next summer.
Nope, not with us.
Rob.
Yeah?
You and me backpacking through Europe, Danganronpa 3 on a Steam Deck.
Sure. What countries you want to visit?
I want to go to Japan.
Backpack
to
Europe.
backpack through
You're gonna
Europe.
backpack all the way to Japan.
Backpack all the way to Japan?
We fly to Japan and then we go to Norway. We backpack that though.
We backpack from Japan to Norway?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it if you want. That's quite the journey. I'm pretty sure we're hiking through the Middle East, but okay.
I mean, what? Nothing wrong.
Also, the Pacific Ocean.
Also, the Pacific Ocean.
This is where you find out Matt is actually Jesus.
Yeah. I'm just walking.
Robert has not been meaning to tell you. He just starts walking off the shore of Japan.
I start walking, and then like, you know that scene from the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie where Jack Sparrow walks off the sinking boat and lands perfectly on it? It's like that, but I'm walking out of Japan and Godzilla walks out of the water. And I just ride him all the way across the ocean.
If I ever figure out the logistics, and this is something I kind of want to do, if I ever figure out the logistics of driving from the southern tip of Africa to the northern tip of Africa, you are more than welcome to join.
Oh, I see. I get invited to that one. He needs street cred.
Damn right.
I'll escort you across Africa. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry, I got you, man.
Yeah. I've put some thought into what I want to do next year. Actually, I have a question for you all. I'm pretty sure the answer is no for both of you, but maybe I'm wrong. Have either of you guys been on a cruise before?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, you have, Matt?
Yeah.
Where did you go on a cruise to?
Bahama.
That sounds that would make sense.
I don't exactly remember a lot of it. I think it was there.
Were you young?
Very. I'm thinking maybe 2004, 2005.
So you're like 6.
Here's you want to know how long ago it was? My dad was there.
Oh wow.
And my parents were together still?
Well, I would imagine so if they were there.
Very long time, yes. Very long time.
I was just thinking, I was wondering if y'all would be down to do a cruise at some.
I don't know. I feel like I got really grossed out around cruises around COVID.
Grossed out in what way?
Because it is just kind of like you are just kind of like packed on a boat with people. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. Because I think I think during like COVID, the idea of going on a cruise was so insane because it was basically like a petri dish.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
And I think I haven't lost that. I haven't lost that kind of icky feeling about it yet.
It's not that dissimilar from just being in a hotel, though.
Yeah, but I also now realize how gross a lot of things we do are.
Exactly, like.
And I think I haven't just got. I think for cruises, I just haven't gotten that out of my mind. I think cruises still say petri dish to me. I just haven't gone over it.
Okay. Because I had the idea of trying to find a cruise that I would want to go on and seeing who would be interested in joining me.
I don't remember. I barely remember anything. That kind of sucks.
I mean, it's kind of like me with Disney World.
It's like, yeah, I mean, I remember I used to go, not every year, but like I went a lot. I barely remember any of it because I was young.
What, cruises or?
The cruise and then Disney World and just all sorts of stuff like that. It was just so long ago, I barely remember any of it.
Yeah.
A few core memories. That's really it.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm already trying to think about what I want to do next summer. And right now, kind of the two ideas I have is traveling somewhere in Africa or doing a cruise.
The duality of man. The most basic the most tourist thing, or backpacking through Africa.
No, it wouldn't be backpacking through Africa. It'd probably be like a tour, like what Georgia did.
In Rwanda.
Maybe not necessarily Rwanda, but something.
But like the kind of thing he did, the kind of guided.
Yeah. I've looked into a couple of them. There was one that caught my eye that was through Zambia and Zimbabwe. But I'm not going to put too much thought in the next summer until after this Europe trip. Oh boy. Anything else going on? Or have we officially run out of things to talk about?
Dude, that will never happen.
Yeah?
It will never happen, man.
Yeah. Go ahead then.
Alright. So what do you want to talk about, Matt?
You ever see a leaf slug? No,
A leaf slug.
Wait, no, leaf sheep. I think it is.
What?
Leaf sheep.
Let me look it up. I think it's called a leaf sheep. Yeah, it's called a leaf sheep. You ever seen these before? Oh, also known as leaf slug. I was right. It's a
I've
look
never
up,
seen this before. No.
Look up a picture of a leaf sheep, Rob.
What
It's
is
like
this?
It's like a real life Pokemon. It's like a real life grass type Pokemon.
What the fuck?
Isn't it cool? It's like one of my favorite creatures.
What-
Because it looks fake. It looks like a
It
grass type
does.
Pokemon. It looks like a grass type Pokemon.
It does look like a grass type Pokemon.
And also, I don't know why it's called sheep. Because it's a slug.
Dude, top comment in
You
the
know-
video I'm watching. The closest thing we'll ever get to a real life grass Pokemon.
Exactly.
You know another animal we should look up?
Yeah?
Mountain chicken.
Mountain
Oh
chicken.
wait, I think I know what this is. Can I say it? Well, I'll wait for.
What?
Yeah, wait for Robert.
Yeah, isn't it like isn't it like a frog?
Yeah.
Like it's like a type of frog.
What?
But it's called the mountain chicken.
Dude, I typed in mountain chicken and it came up giant ditch frog. I'm like, well, that's not right.
I forgot about that one.
The mountain chicken is nicknamed as such because it was preyed upon as a local delicacy on the islands. Oh, it's on Montserrat and Dominica. Hey, we could take a cruise there.
Go get some
I'm pretty
mountain
sure
chicken.
my parents have been on a cruise to Montserrat before. That is weird, though. Mountain
Yeah,
chicken.
nature's weird like that.
Yeah, what's with nature sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This,
And now,
yeah?
no, you had.
I was gonna say, my speed run has been keeping me away from Degen Corner.
For the
Have I
best.
missed any good pulls?
You missed some stuff today.
What happened?
Stuff I don't know if we need to discuss here.
Oh,
Yeah, we're good.
Nothing too
man.
serious, not to scare anyone, but
the hell happened?
Well,
you know what I want to talk about you with DJ Corner?
yeah.
What is Zach doing with his TU rolls?
What do you mean?
More than anyone else, he's just spamming $TU, which is basically kind of gives you an overview of what you can do. Because you can roll every hour, you can claim something every 3 hours, and there's a
Yeah.
command that shows you can roll right now, you can claim right now, you have this much money, blah blah blah. Zach will he'll use that command. If you can't roll, it'll tell you how long it is until you can roll. So it'll be like, oh, you can roll in 10 minutes, or you can claim in an hour 15. And even if that time hasn't passed, he'll still do it again. It's like, do you not know how much time has passed?
I do.
One time I saw him do TU, he did the Pokemon roulette thing, and then he did TU again.
It's probably like checking. My guess is like when have you ever like pull out your phone to check the time and then realize you didn't check the time?
Yeah.
That's my guess.
But you could just look at the message again.
But like,
Yeah,
but also like, there's a thing that happens like once every 24 hours or something.
Yeah,
the
the dailies and stuff like that.
And I've also been seeing him do it like multiple times a day. I wanted to be like, bro, it's called daily.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not going to show
just-
up.
Concept of time just doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
I'm
man.
not claiming to be perfect. There have been plenty of times where like, I don't know, it's 10:50 or something. I'm like, oh, did I roll for this hour yet? Let me TU check. But I feel like it's like he'll do TU, and then 10 minutes will pass, and then he'll do it again. It's like, Zach, you just did it. What do you think changes in these 10 minutes? It tells you how much time is until your next claim. I don't know. It was just a funny thing that I noticed that seemingly, I feel like only Zach does, or at the very least, he's like the most egregious one with it.
Mm.
Oh man. I effectively like disappeared once an hour at work on Friday. And I'm
Mhm.
wondering if anyone noticed that I like
Yeah.
I would just dip, do my rolls, and come back
Dude, I'm
like
bold
around
with
the
it.
30s.
I'm doing it
around the
out and about.
Dude, that's it. Well, I mean, who's gonna stop you?
That's fair. I tried
If-
doing it in my truck with like the door closed and stuff, but one time I was on a walking route. I was like, okay, let me just make sure no one's walking by me right now while I just quickly www.
Is there like a risk that like you have your phone out and someone like takes a picture of you and are like your mailman's on their phone?
Nah.
No.
Like,
Okay.
who
I mean,
the
is
fuck
there a risk?
gives a shit?
Well, I mean,
No more like them looking at what's on my phone.
oh,
That's what I'm more worried about.
also that's fair enough. Okay.
Now-
Yeah, it's
that would be
2024. I don't think people care much about mailman being on their phone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might get a talking to from my boss, like, "Hey, what are you doing on your phone? You should be delivering mail." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, sorry," and then I just do it again. But no one's caught you disappearing every hour yet, Matt.
Nah. I'm
That's
stuck with it.
You
And then
have
when
a
I'm
specific
cooking, and then
you go to?
well, the kind of like locker room where all like
Oh, okay.
lockers and stuff are. That's only
Yeah.
on, but all the other days of the week I'm cooking. So
Mhm.
I'm in charge of the department at that time. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's on Fridays that I have like a rigid schedule of time stuff needs to get done. So I dip every now and then, but I'm still trying to dip every now and again, just to be disappointed, but still.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and to be fair, you're only dipping for like less than a minute. Rolla.
Huh?
Yes, instead of saying rolls, said rolla.
Ah.
Don't know why I watch other people's rolls. Because I know all it's going to do is make me mad.
Yeah.
No, I do it too. I do it too, man. I do like the
It's fun to
communal
watch.
aspect of everyone opening, knowing that everyone has opened their phones and are doing something all at the same time.
Right.
So, like, if I go right at the 36 mark, I know there's like 2 other people that are also going to be there, and we're just all
Right.
silently there using this one channel in Discord.
I don't usually watch other people roll just because I don't care. Earlier today, I watched for a bit because I was bored while doing my stream.
Mhm.
I think I was like looking for something that was just taking a while, and I was just bored.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, I'm past a lot of the boring stuff in my run. So
That's good.
I think things are going to start getting more interesting tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw you were under the bike path, and it was funny because you said you were looking for an oddish.
Yes.
Yeah, but you kept like running into like a different green orb.
Yeah. 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 What was the name of that one, Matt?
I think Dustin, you know it.
Not gonna lie, I actually had to think for a second to see what you're talking about. We have too many of those jokes. So I was like,
So you were like, which one is it?
was
Which
the
one
green
is
orb?
it?
Yeah.